Yo, what's up? It's your boy DJ Dan, homie, you know what I'm saying? And this is just a raw, unfiltered episode of my podcast to let y'all know what I'm going through, give y'all a quick update. I haven't really been able to record lately because I've been going through some bullshit with the probation office. These motherfuckers done tested me twice for motherfucking urine, and the mom came up dirty, you know what I'm saying? Smoking like Doja, you heard me? So I'm going through that bullshit. At the same time, my granddaddy died, man. Rest in peace to Alan Thompson. Rest in peace, Grandpa, you know. So we dealing with that right now, man. I dropped some songs. I found an old song that I wrote called Fuck the Police. Just uploaded that. Let y'all enjoy that, you know what I'm saying? And it's a bunch of in the middle shit that I'm meeting my probation officer. You know, y'all can hear me talk to the probation officer, you know what I'm saying? I'm just letting everything, exposing everything, you feel me? Because we don't know how long we're going to be on this earth. So, you know, your boy Cartel got to be all out there, you heard me? And rest in peace to my granddad. I'm working on a song for my granddad. I just made the beat, just wrote a lyric, a verse. I'm trying to put together another verse. I may even get my little brother to get on there and spit his. I got some little cousins who know how to rhyme too. Might even get them on there. But in the meantime, man, y'all just pray for your boy, man. And if y'all don't hear from me for a while, man, y'all just hit up the fan, man. You just keep me in your prayers, though. But, you know, this is DJ Dead Homie, a.k.a. Mickey Cartel. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. Y'all enjoy. One.
Alright guys, back it up, get the fuck out the street. Get back, nigga. I swear to God, I'll shoot. Get on the street, right now.
I used to ride on a bike, I was a fortunate chick. I used to hang with the young, some of them blood, some of them crips. We was banging and slanging, packing the crack on my nuts. Posted up in the cut, came Master P in the truck. We was supposed to cease and desist, I know the landlord was pissed. For that long, we paid our fees, we did whatever we pleased. This was the life before crime, what's the harm in the dime? We went from $10 fines to doing maximum time. The curse and the gift. President Click, bit more jealous than the laws should ever permit. Talking about catching L, they put my father in jail with no option for bail, and he's the one that pay bills. Now my mom on stamps, and I'm the head of the camp. A product of my environment, how I'm supposed to react. I guess it all depends on you, but this here is my truth. I've been fighting against poverty since the days of my youth. I guess it's the way that I function. I give a fuck about nothing. I see the police, I'm dumping. Turn his head to a puppet. You wanna blame me for something because I'm black, I ain't nothing. But I'm the question they cuff, and I ain't even do nothing. I guess it's the way that I function. I give a fuck about nothing. I see the police, I'm dumping. Turn his head to a puppet. You wanna blame me for something because I'm black, I ain't nothing. Without no question they cuff, and I ain't even do nothing. I'm just a nigga with troubles. New shoes in a puddle. I built my fortune from rubber without a hug or a cuddle. Just a couple of bundles and some spirit and muscle. You do not have to like, but you respect my hustle. Bitch, I came from the struggle, us and nobody else. So when I needed some help, depend on nobody else. So motherfuck the police, fuck the DEA, fuck the FBI. I need prayer, so let us pray. It's the way that I struggle. I give a fuck about that. I see the police, I'm dumping. He turned his head to a pump. He wanna blame me on something. If I'm black, I ain't nothing. But that's a question they cut, and I ain't even do nothing. That's the way that I function. I give a fuck about that. I see the police, I'm dumping. Turn his head to a pump. He wanna blame me on something. But if I'm black, I ain't nothing. Without no question they cut, and I ain't even do nothing. Salute to all black leaders, I pray that you pack heaters. When black folks come together, these white folks try to kill us. So manifest what you expect, reflect what you desire, become what you expect, and merit what you aspire. They probably could murder me for rapping and speaking up, but just like I said before, sometimes I don't give a fuck. I'm feeling like giving up, but before that it's pistols up. I'm tailored to mafia to the police station. Play with us the way that I function. I give a fuck about nothing. I see the police, I'm dumping. Turn his head to a pumpkin before he blame me for something. Because I'm black, I ain't nothing. But I can question they cuff, and I ain't even do nothing. I guess it's the way that I function. I give a fuck about nothing. I see the police, I'm dumping. Turn his head to a pumpkin before he blame me for something. Because I'm black, I ain't nothing. Without no question they cuff, and I ain't even do nothing.
Break it down. Alright guys, alright. I need backup. I need backup. These guys are not backing the fuck up. I need backup. Dispatch. Shit. Please don't hit me no more.
All right, y'all, this is Mickey Cartel. I'm headed into the courthouse. I'm finna meet my probation officer for the first time. We gotta go to the metal detector. Here we go. All right, y'all, we good through the metal detector. That's right.
Let's see. With any area, any agency or anything like that in the state of Texas or anywhere in the United States, report to the officer. I'm going to give you her contact information. Hopefully you can read my handwriting. I don't have her business card on me, but if you can't read my handwriting, you can always just contact up here and then they can transfer you to her.
What's her name?
It's going to be Beatrice Barbosa. I'm trying to get it assigned right now because once I get it assigned to her, then I can write that information down. I don't know what her office hours are, but before you leave today, we will have you scheduled into her calendar. And then I just tell you guys to call her and make sure that appointment's okay. Because, you know, everybody's a little bit different on the way that they want to do reporting. We have a field team. If our field team needs to make any contact with you, they will do so. Just make sure if they do try to reach out to you, that you just accommodate them. If you need to change your address, telephone, employment, if you get arrested, just let Beatrice know. You're going to have her email. Like I said, hopefully you can read my chicken scratch.
And the field team, what is that?
It's just our officers, like they're probation officers. They just go out and do field work. That's just all they do. They went to where we all used to do our own field work, and then they decided to switch so now they just have our field team that goes out there. Let's see. Make sure you stay within Collin County and the connecting counties. So that's Dallas, Denton, Grayson, Hunt, Fannin, and Rockwall. Anything outside of that area, make sure you talk to Beatrice about that. I usually ask for 2 weeks notice. That way if there's something that you're behind on or something needs to get done, then there's time to review the file and you have time to go take care of it. She might have a different instruction, but you can go to Tarrant County too. I forgot to tell you that. So Collin County, the connecting counties, and Tarrant County. If you're ever not sure of an area, just email her and ask her and she can check, or you can just Google if it's a connecting county. I usually just type in Collin County and read the counties that are connecting. That one was done. Make sure you're working. No drug use of any kind. That includes CBD products and any prescription pills that are not yours. You waive the right to impose sentence. Support your dependents. That's like child support, spouse support, alimony, things like that that you're court ordered to owe. And then financially, maybe I will get this pulled up. There we go. It's just being stubborn this morning. Alright, so on here the court costs were $402 and the fine was $250. As soon as this finishes opening, I'll tell you what it shows. It showed that you had a total charges of $652, you paid $352, you had a credit of $300, and that is paid in full. Sound right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for somebody to be like, no, that's not right. Let's see. Probation fees, $55 a month. You were placed on probation January, so fees are due for this month. And then you had a MAD donation fee of $50. So right now you owe $105. And that's going to be due basically today before we close. And then the drug testing, I'm going to cover that real quick. Part of that is we charge $25 for every drug test that we do. That fee will not be entered until the drug test results come back. So I tell people just give it like 2 weeks. So after you pay the $105, budget $80, and that'll cover one probation fee and one drug test fee. And then if you want to get ahead, you can. Drug testing, non-dilute random drug testing. So we ask that you consume no more than 8 foot ounces per hour on any day of testing. Let's see, we covered the fee. Have you ever done a drug test here in this office?
Mm-mm. So is it urine or swab, cop swab?
Urine.
And the MAD fees, is that like every month or is that
Just
like?
one time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. After you pay the $105, then budget $80, and that'll cover a probation fee and a drug test fee if you have it. Because if you don't have a drug test fee, then you can either throw it on your probation fees and pay it off earlier, throw them on your, well, if you don't have court costs and fines, but you can put it back, save it for if you have more than one.
How much is the probation altogether?
$875 for all your probation fees.
I could pay all that
Mm-hmm.
at one
If you
time?
want. I don't care. I know other officers that do. I don't care. I'll be honest with you. It saved a lot of mine when COVID hit.
Saved a lot of what?
A lot of people on mine that had paid ahead.
Uh,
But I know some people that don't like it. I'm like, why? If you have it, it's better to put it on there. Now, if you, like, you have an adjudicated sentence, so you're not going to get off probation early on a DWI. But, like, I have some people that have potential to apply for early release. So I'm like, do you want us to be your bank account? And we get interest on that? Or, do you want to get interest on that? So some of those I kind of like, hey, minimize how much they pay ahead just because, like, they don't
Because
want
if you
us.
pay late, you have to pay extra or their late fee or something?
But it can impact your supervision level and things like that, because if you're not paying, we gotta make sure that it's, because you can't get off probation unless it's paid off.
Right.
So usually I have more ways to get people to pay because they get tired of coming in here every week and bringing me their paychecks. Though.
Right. I just want to pay it all. I'm
Yeah,
just get
I don't
into
blame
it.
you. If you have it and you're okay to do that, I would. It's one less thing you have to worry about.
Right.
Like I said, when COVID hit way back when, I had a lot of people that lost their jobs, but I had several people that had paid ahead, and so they were never stressing. It was just then it was just how do we take care of the rest of the classes and things
Right.
like that, and then that's a different scenario.
Yeah.
I can figure that out a different way. So for a lot of them, till they got back to work, or they found they could do part-time jobs that were like mowing yards or something just for extra income. It saved their bacon for a little bit. Let's see. August 1st, 1979 is your date of birth.
Yes. Also, I have 2 sons that's graduating high school in May.
You'll have to talk to Beatrice about that.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe a little too early to decide that because we don't know what's going to happen between now and then. So just when you see her next month, just talk to her and you guys will put a plan together. Because, I mean, if somebody...
Oh, so I don't see her till next month?
You know, it's February 28th, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, yeah.
It's okay.
Well, I was just thinking I was going to see her today, but...
No, I mean, we're all, like, playing... So many people are playing catch-up from the storm because we had to move so many people to today that most of us are just squeezing people in wherever we could find them. Like today I was supposed to be off work today until the storm happened. And then it's like, well, I gotta bring the people that I'm bringing in are, like, you're different, you're new, so you don't have any of the others. But the other ones that I'm bringing in are all those that are non-compliant, that I'm having to do minute orders. I have to have them come in. So I'm like, where am I gonna put them? Today. Seems like it always snows in February and then it takes away all the time that we need. But real quick, so we covered the dilute UA policy, we covered the payments. We'll get a drug test on you today. So after we're done, I'm going to put you back in the lobby. The UA techs will call you. You'll do your drug test and then you're good to go. Anytime if we ever put you on a call-in system, she'll cover those instructions in more detail. But that's the last sentence on there. And the other part of our policy is anytime we ask to do a drug test, you have to submit the sample before we close. And they cut off UA, and before the UA techs cut off, and they cut off at 4:30.
Okay.
So you have to be back there with him before 4:30 in order to get your drug test done. Because at 4:30 they don't take anymore, and it's a failure to submit. So make sure you get that done today before we close, or before they're done. 12-hour DWI education. You have 181 days. Anything that has a time frame on it, it's from the date you're placed on probation. So January 28th. So 181 days from the date you're placed on probation to complete that. Victims Impact Panel, 180 days. I know I printed this off. So I printed off a referral packet for you. I'm going to highlight at the bottom the 3 things that you have to accomplish. And then what you'll do, let me highlight these 3 things real quick. There's 2 DWI programs. You want the first one. So it's 3 days. Okay? And they're consecutive.
You said DWI what?
The DWI education. It's 3 days. There's 2 different classes. Make sure you do the entry level one.
Okay. So I have to. So it's only 3 days. Okay.
Yeah.
$25 a piece.
I don't know. Each one's a little bit different. Every agency might have a different fee. Okay. So just call around. So DWI, Victims Impact Panel, Substance Abuse Evaluation. Just come over here, find the number that corresponds with those down at the bottom. Any one of those agencies that have those numbers, you can call and complete one of those obligations. The one that you do have to have done pretty quickly, because it's due by the 28th of March, is that substance abuse evaluation, because you have 60 days to complete that. So I would work on that one first.
What's the name of that one?
The substance abuse evaluation. I think it's the second one that I highlighted on there.
I see it. Number 8.
Yeah. And then mandatory breath and blood test. That condition, it just says if anybody, so probation or law enforcement is trying to do any drug testing, just make sure you do so. And then no alcohol. This one is very specific. No alcohol in any form, mouthwash, medications, food, or beverages. So make sure you're not consuming any alcohol in any form. Go through your read all your labels. If it has alcohol in it, move it. Because if it has alcohol in it and it tests positive, it's just like
So I shave and I use alcohol.
just don't drink it.
Okay.
You know, that's what I'm saying, like mouthwash. If it has alcohol in it, switch it. Medications, if it has alcohol in it, switch it. Don't drink the other stuff.
Okay.
Most people won't drink that stuff, but I do have people that will. So that's why it's on it. Okay. Like I said, the average person that's just on here made a mistake. Won't happen again. Different scenario, but they still have to put that on there for everybody. I'm trying to get your drug test scheduled while we're at it, so we can have them call you shortly. All right, the last thing I want to do there's 2 things I need to do. I need to schedule you for March, and then I need to knock out your assessment interview. So I've been pulling up some of that stuff to get it taken care of.
And when I'm scheduled, what do you mean you schedule me for March for what? For my next appointment?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Will it be the same day every time?
I don't know. That's going to be up to Beatrice. I have to basically go into her calendar and see what she has, and we hope we can find something that you guys can do. If not, you just call her and talk to her.
Okay.
They put people on my calendar all the time, and they don't even read I'm on vacation. So then I have to go back in, and change it. It used to not show up, but I know it shows up now because I've had, during this, I can see their vacations. They'll put them whenever I'm scheduled for lunch and, court. Adam scheduled when I was in court, stuff like that. So she'll get notification. She probably already has notification that you're assigned to her because I've already switched it over to her. So once all of that's done, let's see, once we're done, I'll go ahead and type everything up, do a quick case file review, then she'll be able to go in. So if you want to check with her, give her, maybe, a lot of people are off today, I've noticed, because, we got, 3 people on my hallway that's not here. Maybe check tomorrow. She'll probably be back tomorrow. If she's not already back. But I think a lot of us take a lot of time off at the end of the month. I usually take the last day off.
And who do I pay when I pay?
Right up front.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does it cost more to pay with a card or?
It's going to probably be cheaper to pay with a money order.
Okay, or cash?
We don't take cash. Money order, debit, credit.
Okay.
Alright. Let's run through this real quick, see if we can't get this done for you. So then we can get you set up for your I'm gonna call you for your drug testing and get paper soon. How old were you the first time you were ever arrested for any offense in your lifetime? That's not Alright, so how old were you the first time you were ever arrested for any offense in your lifetime?
20.
What was that for?
Shoplifting.
Nothing at 16 or younger?
I don't know if that counts for arrests, but I had an altercation on school campus with a school teacher.
Did they just kick you out and send you home, or did you go to jail?
I didn't go to jail, but we were put in the police car and sent to the police station.
Did you go to court on it?
No.
No, probably not. They probably didn't. Parents come to get you.
Yeah.
They probably just took you there to somebody come at you. Did you graduate high school?
Yes.
When you were arrested for this case, were you employed at the time?
This case? Yes.
What type of work were you doing?
I was a security guard.
How many hours are you currently working?
40.
Besides a past drug charge on here for, have you had any other problems due to drug use?
No.
What drugs have you used in your lifetime?
None.
many close friends would you say you have?
None.
Talk to anybody? Associate with anybody?
Loner.
Not even family?
My mom.
Is your mom involved in this case?
No.
Does she have a criminal history?
No.
Have you ever been involved in a gang in your lifetime?
No.
Have you ever been diagnosed with any kind of mental health issues, bipolar, schizophrenia, depression?
No.
Have you ever been prescribed any mental health medications in your lifetime? For bipolar, schizophrenia, depression?
No.
Like anything like that? I know sometimes they give mental health medications for other issues, but we're looking for those. Like my friend has them for migraines. Have you ever been seen in an ER hospitalized for mental health issues?
No.
Alright, fingers crossed it all saves.
Fingers crossed to what?
Fingers crossed it all saves.
No.
I was working on Friday. I was working from home and the tablet's touchscreen. And apparently I moved my hand and didn't know it. And it hit my screen and it swiped it and it moved everything. I don't even know where it went. Later it came back up, but it totally didn't save anything I did. And I was like, and it was like on this interview, if I had printed off the interview guide, it's like about 13 to 14 pages.
So the person had to come back and do everything?
No. Luckily, when I do these, I have a pretty decent memory. So I was like, hold on. He's like, please don't make me do this again. I was like, no, hold on. And I was like repeating everything he said, and he would just like kind of, if I left something out, he'd like, no, put this in. I'm like, okay. So luckily, like all the stuff that I had done that hadn't saved, I was able just to go back in and plug it in. And we had been working on it piece by piece by piece, but I still had like over half of it done. Luckily, my memory was good that day. Sometimes, one of these days it's gonna happen, and since we type we don't have the interview guide like we used to have, one of these days something's gonna happen and we're gonna lose everything we work on. And I will, if it's me, I'm gonna cuss like a sailor. I'm just gonna be honest. Alright. I think looks good. That's it. Alright, so the only thing I have to do is I have to pull up the addresses on email. Or not email, but calendars. So give me one moment while I find her on here. The only issue is it shows mine and her, so it kind of looks kind of weird. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, because I don't know her schedule, but most of us work Monday through Thursday. Sorry. Do you want morning or afternoon, or the day of the week? Which one's more important?
I definitely need mornings.
Okay, like what time are you thinking?
8.
Looks like she has an 8 on the 7th.
February 7th?
She also has an 8 on the 15th and the 16th, which is a Tuesday and a Wednesday.
February 7th is fine.
You want that one? And that's a Monday. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, on the appointment slip, it's going to give my information. Don't worry about it. It's just because I'm the one that's generating the letter, but your appointment will be with her. Okay? I always recommend to reach out to them, since it's a different, I do want to put the right place. So it's going to actually say Community Corrections Facility, which is what we call CCF, which is minimum security over by the jail and the animal shelter. I always recommend reaching out to them when you guys get a new officer, just to make sure that nothing's come up, like if they're out of the office, you know, and they come back that you don't have she doesn't have something that came up or court or something that's come through. So I would just reach out to her Tuesday or Wednesday this week just to make sure everything's okay. And that the appointment's good and there's no unknown conflicts. We used to be able to, select what officer the case, like who you guys would see. And then they did something and took that feature away, which was nice when we were scheduling for other people. We could just go ahead and take care of that, but now we can't. Now then, I'm emailing your drug test request over to the UATEX, which is over here in our office. So what I tell you guys is give it about 15-20 minutes. If they haven't called you in 15 or 20 minutes, you do need to go back to the window and let them know that you're here for a drug test, because I will be back here and I won't know. And since I'm emailing the request, if they don't call you, that may mean that they didn't get my email. Okay. So just kind of keep an eye on it. But I've already sent it. And if you go back to the window, you just tell them, hey, she emailed from her office and they haven't called me and it's been about 20 minutes. Can you have her contact information? It was on that sticky note.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay. And then here's the appointment slip. So
this is the appointment for her, right?
Yeah, like I said, on the letter it just shows my name because I'm the one that generated the letter. But I'll go back in and make sure and all that good stuff. So that, like, yeah, she might have, you might be talking to her, kind of her schedule, like what days she's in the office, hours, stuff like that. A lot of us are telecommuting a few days a week. So she'll be able to answer that, like if she's available, what days she's not there. Like I don't work Thursdays and Fridays in the office. I work from home. Technically, I don't even work on Fridays. Friday's my day off. I usually get my hours in.
And the address for the card, is it the Crystal Fall address?
Yes.
Hold on to your card, sir. It just takes a second for it to update and then I'll print your receipt.
So you don't need this anymore?
Huh?
You don't need this anymore?
Yeah, I'm good with your card, yeah. I'm just updating something real quick and then we're good. Zero balance, yay!
Yes. That's what I want to hear.
So now you're all set. Sorry, I don't know why it's just cutting off like the last digit on here, but it's a zero. So your balance sheet says zero balance. Today you paid 75. This one shows you paid $800 cash on this one.
Okay.
all set, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah, so what y'all just witnessed was the Black Mickey cartel just went ahead and paid all the cash, all my probation up, all my fines are paid up, paid all that shit up, right? Because these motherfuckers going to try to drag a boy through the ringer. I advise anybody on probation, pay all that money just straight up. This the first day, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was going to see my probation officer, but I seen the buffer probation officer. But by the time I go see that lady, she gonna look at that paperwork, she gonna see all that money paid up, and I ain't gonna have to worry about it. And yeah, man. I just wanted to give y'all that little piece of information, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna ride with me to this old probation thing in Colon County, Texas, how they do you. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee, I ain't gonna say I guarantee, but I have a feeling once I do go see that probation officer, she probably gonna have a little attitude that I got all that money paid in. So they probably gonna ride me hella hard on this community service shit. But you know, I'm gonna do the same thing in community service. I'm gonna try to bust that shit out as fast as possible, get all the shit behind me, man. On my mama. We out one.
Thought you would live forever, thought that you would never die. Sometimes I'm kinda selfish when it comes to spare my time. You called my phone that time I didn't pick up to say hi. Now you're gone forever, didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Am I wrong to cry? Can't fight these tears up in my eyes. Am I wrong to cry? Can't fight these tears up in my eyes. Can't express the feelings that I feel inside. Only memories of you standing here comes to mind. Am I wrong to cry? Can't fight these tears up in my eyes. Am I wrong to cry? Can't fight these tears up in my eyes. Can't find the words to express feelings I feel inside. Only memories of you standing here comes to mind. I remember them days walking home on 42nd Street. Brothers and me, my mama worked so we were latch and key. Daddy was missing, probably in the penitentiary. Mama couldn't afford daycare, so all she had was me to watch over my younger siblings, make sure they eat. With no adult guidance, my grandfather, he stepped right in. Taught us the essence, the very lessons of being a man. Gave me a dictionary for words we didn't understand. Opened our minds and at the same time just let us be kids. The first one to take us to see starships at the space museums. Taught us about World War II air shows at Coliseums. Don't know who was the best father, but granddad, you are him. Don't come from pop these tears up in my eyes. Am I wrong to cry? Can't fight these tears up in my eyes. Can't find the words to express the feelings I feel inside. Only memories of you standing here comes to mind. Am I wrong to cry? Can't fight these tears up in my eyes. Am I wrong to cry? Can't fight these tears up in my eyes. Can't find the words to express the feelings I feel inside. Only memories of you standing here comes to mind. wrong to cry? Can't fight these tears up in my eyes. Am I wrong to cry? Can't fight these tears up in my eyes. Can't find no words to express the feelings I feel inside. Only memories of you standing here comes to mind. Am I wrong to cry? Can't fight these tears up in my eyes. Am I wrong to cry? Can't fight these tears up in my eyes. Can't find no words to express the feelings I feel inside. Only memories of you standing here comes to mind. Yeah, it's my reference track. Rest in peace to Granddad. Allen, Thompson. Handy helper for life. Always my handy helper.